If you've been researching Western North Carolina, chances are you've come across Hendersonville. Maybe you've heard it's one of the best places to retire. Maybe you heard that it's just more affordable than Asheville. Maybe somebody simply told you need to look at Hendersonville. Here's what many people don't realize. Hendersonville is not just one community. It's a collection of neighborhoods that all feel completely different. Some are walkable, some have amazing mountain views, and some are built around golf, while others are looking for acreage, horses, and maybe a mini farm. So today, I want to help take you through all of Hendersonville so you can find out not only is Hendersonville right for you, but which Hendersonville feels like home. For those of you that don't already know, my name is Dylan Slattery, and I am your Western North Carolina realtor. I grew up in these mountains, and they hold a special place in my heart, so I am here to share all of that information with you and help you figure out where the right place is for you in these beautiful mountains. If you get value from this content, or maybe you just like Western North Carolina in general, go ahead, like, follow, subscribe, so you'll be the first to know when we have more information coming out. Now let's learn a little bit about the communities around Hendersonville. If you enjoy the idea of knowing your barista by name, walking to dinner instead of driving, and having something happen almost every weekend, downtown Hendersonville might be the perfect place for you. One thing I love about Main Street in Hendersonville is that it feels really naturally authentic. You're not going to be walking down there and seeing a bunch of chain businesses, restaurants, and stores, no big box stores. What you will find is a collection of locally owned businesses, from coffee shops, bookstores, boutiques, art galleries, wine bars, breweries, and restaurants that you'll often see the owner greeting customers by name whenever they walk in. Downtown Hendersonville is pretty busy throughout the year in a really good way that doesn't feel overwhelming. Throughout the year, you will have seasonal festivals, farmers markets, classic car shows that are really fun to go to, live music, holiday events, and a lot of Apple-themed celebrations that bring the community together, again, without feeling too overwhelming. For many buyers, especially retirees or remote workers, being able to leave their car parked for the afternoon and just simply walk around and enjoy what downtown has to offer becomes one of the biggest lifestyle goals and upgrades after moving to the Hendersonville area. Real estate in downtown Hendersonville tends to consist of historic cottages, 20th century homes, charming bungalows, and a growing number of townhomes and condominiums in the area. If you're drawn to neighborhoods that have sidewalks great for walking, mature trees, and homes that have their own personality, the downtown Hendersonville area might be perfect for you. The trade-off is that a lot of these lots will be smaller and inventory can be competitive because a lot of buyers do love the convenience of being that close to Main Street. Laurel Park is one of those communities that people often discover by accident, but once they find it, they just can't stop thinking about it. Originally, it was developed as a mountain retreat more than a century ago, which is pretty cool history. And it still carries that peaceful, elevated atmosphere to this very day. As you wind through the neighborhood, you're going to notice mature hardwood trees and hardwood forests, stone walls, and just homes tucked naturally into the landscape rather than carved into the landscape. It really has more of a natural flow than what you'll find in some other neighborhoods, not only around Hendersonville, but in Western North Carolina in general. Neighborhoods where it feels like nature was torn away to make room for these homes. This just kind of blends in naturally, and it gives a really good feel and atmosphere when you walk around Laurel Park. One of the biggest reasons why buyers choose Laurel Park is that it offers that feeling of living in the mountains without sacrificing convenience. You're only minutes from downtown Hendersonville, which is a huge plus to a lot of buyers, yet you can sit on your back deck and watch the sunrise or set, depending on where you're at, within the layers of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It gives a feeling like you've escaped into your own private retreat while still being able to get to all of the action of downtown in a quick drive. From a real estate perspective, the housing stock is incredibly diverse. You'll find charming cottages, some beautifully preserved mid-century homes, some custom-built mountain estates, and newer luxury properties as well. Many of the homes in the area are actually designed to emphasize the beauty of the mountains, with large decks to screened-in porches and large windows framed to show off the scenery of the mountains. This neighborhood tends to attract people who love the outdoors, whether that's hiking, bird watching, gardening, or even just spending time outside. It's common in this neighborhood to see neighbors walking around in evenings, enjoying the mountain sunsets, or just simply relaxing on their porches, enjoying a cup of coffee. If your idea of home is somewhere peaceful that you can really escape and slip into the mountains, which is why most people move here, while still having access to restaurants, healthcare, and shopping close by, Laurel Park should be pretty high on your list. Champion Hills. Champion Hills is often viewed as a golf community, but I think that description misses what makes it so special. What really stands out in Champion Hills is the sense of community that the neighborhood has. People move here because they want an active lifestyle and neighbors who share similar interests. The golf course is certainly a major attraction, but it's only part of the picture. Residents enjoy tennis, pickleball, fitness facilities, walking trails, social clubs, and regular community events that are held throughout the year, which makes it really easy to get to know your neighbors, especially when you're in a new town. For many retirees that are moving here, Champion Hills is exactly what they're looking for. Not just because it's got a golf course, which I'm sure is an attraction to a lot of people, but because they have that sense of community and the opportunity to meet people with similar interests and not feel so intimidated when you're moving maybe to a new state, but definitely a new area. Champion Hills really is great at creating opportunities to build friendships. The homes themselves are also really thoughtfully designed, featuring more open floor plans, higher end finishes, and outdoor living spaces so you can really soak up the mountain views. Now, one of the other pluses of this neighborhood is that many are situated to provide privacy while still feeling connected to the neighborhood. That means you can be outside, enjoying your land, enjoying the view, but not being all up in your neighbor's business. It's ideal for people who want a luxury without the maintenance of a large estate, and people who enjoy having amenities that are only a golf cart ride away. Flat Rock. Flat Rock is one of those communities that feels different the moment you arrive. There's a quiet elegance there that is difficult to describe until you've actually gone and experienced it. The community also has some deep historical roots that provide that atmosphere. Serving as a summer retreat for wealthy Charlestonians in the early 1800s, many of the grand estates that were built there still stand today and influence the history that's reflected throughout the area. When you're driving through Flat Rock, one of the things you're going to notice right away are the tree canopied roads. It's like you're driving through a tunneled forest. Beautifully well-preserved stone walls on the sides, equestrian properties, and mature gardens that give Flat Rock a timeless quality that people are drawn to the moment they arrive. It's why a lot of people end up buying there and wanting to move pretty much immediately. But it's not just about the history. Residents there also enjoy easy access to wineries, local art galleries, the Flat Rock Playhouse, hiking trails, and excellent dining opportunities. Real estate in Flat Rock ranges from historic estates to luxury mountain homes. You'll also find some new construction there and some really charming cottages. Whether you're looking for a lock and leave second home or a forever home with acreage, Flat Rock offers a surprising amount of variety. Many people that are living in Flat Rock moved there because it feels like a peaceful retreat. And honestly, I think that's the best way to describe it. Etowah. Etowah is one of those places that, again, many relocation buyers have no idea about until they arrive. And then they're pretty pleasantly surprised. The landscape there is more broad valleys surrounded by mountain ridges, which creates a different feel from some of the steeper terrain in the area. Because of that geography, you'll often find larger lots and more space between the homes. The pace of life in Etowah is a little bit more relaxed. You have golf courses, local parks, and scenic drives all around you that become more of your everyday routine than a weekend getaway. For buyers who don't necessarily need to be in the middle of town every day or on a regular basis, Etowah provides an attractive balance of affordability, mountain scenery, and convenience to both Hendersonville and Brevard. Mills River. Mills River has become one of the fastest growing communities in Henderson County, and it's easy to understand why. It is located in an incredibly practical area. You're close to the Asheville Regional Airport, major employers, Pisgah National Forest, Sierra Nevada Brewing, and both Asheville and Hendersonville. For those reasons, it makes Mills River incredibly desirable to buyers that want a little bit of everything. One thing to know about Mills River is that outdoor recreation is a huge part of life there. Fishing, mountain biking, hiking, kayaking, even weekend brewery visits are all within an easy reach. Now, because of that, it's very attractive to professionals, families, or anyone that travels regularly but loves the outdoors. The housing options there are also equally diverse, from newer subdivisions to custom homes onto larger parcels. Everything is available in Mills River. It's a huge benefit for those buyers that want convenience without feeling like they're actually living in a city. Mills River strikes an excellent balance. Edneyville. If you've ever imagined owning a few acres, planting a garden, having a homestead, watching wildlife from your porch, or just simply enjoying a quieter place of life, Edneyville deserves a closer look. This community sits just east of Hendersonville and offers much more rural atmosphere than you would find in a lot of other areas without requiring an hour-long drive to town. That is important. You have apple orchards, farm stands, rolling pastures, and mountain views as a part of everyday life here. And many of these homes sit on larger parcels, making them attractive for buyers who are interested in hobby farming, horses, workshops, or simply just having room to spread out. One of the biggest advantages is that Edneyville still provides a convenient access point to Hendersonville's restaurants, healthcare, and shopping, while also providing a rural mountain character that a lot of people are searching for. Kanuga/Dana. Kanuga and Dana rarely make a huge splash on best places to live lists. But if you talk to local residents, they'll talk about it pretty often. These communities offer you something that's becoming harder to find: peaceful lifestyle with easy access to everything that you need. And you might be seeing a little bit of a theme here in some of these towns as well. The roads there tend to be quieter, traffic is lighter, and homes often sit on generous lots surrounded by more mature trees and open countryside. In this area, you'll find a mix of established neighborhoods, newer homes, and properties with enough space to create your own version of mountain living. For buyers who value privacy, simplicity, and a strong sense of community over nightlife and tourist attractions, Kanuga and Dana offer an appealing alternative to more publicized areas. Ultimately, what it comes down to, there is no best place in Hendersonville. It's all about what's best for your lifestyle. So let's break it down. If you are looking for walkability, you want downtown Hendersonville. If you're looking for mountain views, Laurel Park might be your oasis. If you're a golf lifestyle or just like being able to be active and be able to make friends after a relocation, take a good look at Champion Hills. If you like historic beauty, Flat Rock is definitely a place you should take a closer look. There is great value available in Etowah with a lot of usable land. Convenience is available in Mills River, and plenty of acreage in Edneyville. But if you really value peace and quiet while still being relatively close to a lot of attractions, take a look at Kanuga and Dana. The best thing I want you to remember is this: people don't move to Hendersonville because they're looking for the biggest city. They move to Hendersonville because life just feels more intentional when you're there. Whether it's spending a Saturday morning rolling around Main Street, or enjoying golf with mountain views, hiking in nearby forests, or just relaxing on a porch overlooking rolling farmland, Hendersonville offers a variety of lifestyles to a variety of buyers. If you're thinking of moving to the Hendersonville, North Carolina area, or just Western North Carolina in general, but you might not have the best location picked yet, I would love to help you with that. Go ahead down in the description. All of my contact information is there because every day I do hear from people just like you that want to move to these mountains. If you got any value from this video, maybe you just love Hendersonville or Western North Carolina content, go ahead down in the comments. I want to hear from you. Just say hi or what you like about Western North Carolina in general. I love hearing different insights. Until next time, I'm Dylan Slattery.